this video we're going to take a look at how we can have particles look up a value on a gradient ramp. This is just one way, of course, of accessing color. You could always have particles use the actual color operator, but the gradient ramp allows you some artistic control that you don't have to come up with a formula when using a color operator or helper here. So what we've got is a left to right, blue to red, and we've got a particle already being created out here. Let's go ahead and create our next rule, and what we're going to do is we're going to set this up so that the particle accesses these values based on its age, which is pretty simple. So age, we're going to expose that, and we're going to use our favorite black box graph op. We don't need the fade out. This is going to be a fade in situation from 0 to 1. Don't need the multiplier. The fade in is already set to be 0 to 1. Let's go ahead and take a look at that fade in value. It kind of fades in, reaches 1, and kind of levels out. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and use our age as the controlling factor. So we feed that into the value, input a value at a time. And then we're going to go ahead and take a quick look at how this gradient ramp is going to get accessed. Let's get the texture map color helper out here. Drag our gradient ramp into that. Turn on preview. Okay, so what we see is we've got a left to right situation with this color. So this is going to be in the X component of the UVW space. So what we're going to need to do is we're going to translate this this fading in value of 0 to 1 into X space, and compose a vector of it, because we need a UVW. So we're just going to use a 0.3, put that into the X input, feed out a vector. Okay, now our texture map color is going to be looking up this color from left to right over the age of the particle, and we actually need to set this value to time, so say from 0 to 100 in age. And let's go ahead and check our particle age is actually currently set to 100. And what we need to do then is actually take this color and put it to use and tell the particle to use that. We're going to use our size shape black box. Let's get some size on these particles. Let's take out that variation, make it pretty big to start. Don't need the geom instance. And of course we need to assign a vertex color. And what we're going to do is take this color from the texture map color lookup, feed that into the vertex color. And of course now we need a material on here that actually uses vertex color. So let's go ahead and make one of those. Just on our diffuse channel, we're going to create a Vertex Color Map, not a TP variation texture map. Remember, that's different. That will actually also affect a vertex color, but it is going to give you some pretty wide variations in the color. We just want to use whatever specific vertex color is coming in here. So we'll just use this one, regular old vertex color, and then we'll just name this material TP vertex color. And we'll go ahead and drop this right here in the material slot as an instance. Okay, let's see what we get. So here at birth, we start off, we're all blue, just like we would expect. And then maybe 50% of our age should be kind of this purplish color. Let's go look at that. Turn around 50, since our age, our lifespan's 100. So we get the expected purple. And then of course here at 99, which is the last frame of our life, I believe, we're going to be full red. So pretty simple linear interpolation look up there, although we do have some fade in, fade out going on with our curve. It's pretty easy to remedy if you do want a linear lookup. We could just do this. Okay, and again, the reason that we do this is because if you do end up wanting some very specific colors over the course of a particle life, this will give you that flexibility to do that. Okay, we're going to go ahead and save this as gradient ramp interpolation, and we'll go ahead and move on.